What is the capital city of Vietnam? Hanoi. What animal is a symbol of Vietnam? The water buffalo. Who is the hero of the Vietnamese fight against the Mongol invasions? Tran Hung Dao. What is the traditional Vietnamese dress for women called?
Áo dài.
In which year did Vietnam declare independence from France? 1945. Which river is the longest river in Vietnam? The Mekong River. What is Vietnam's official language? Vietnamese. Who was the first president of Vietnam? Ho Chi Minh. What festival do Vietnamese people celebrate at the beginning of the Lunar New Year? Tet. What is the name of the large lake in the center of Hanoi? Hon Kim Lake. Which dynasty built the famous imperial city in Hue? The Nguyen dynasty. What is the national flower of Vietnam? The lotus. Who led the Vietnamese during the resistance against the French colonial rule? Ho Chi Minh. What is artificial intelligence called for short? AI. What is the famous Vietnamese dish made with rice noodles and broth? Pho. What war took place in Vietnam from 1955 to 1975? The Vietnam War. Which country set foot on the moon first? USA, America. What year did Vietnam reunify? 1975. What is the name of the ancient capital of Vietnam?
Hoa Lu.
Who is the famous legendary figure known for fighting against foreign invaders with her sword? Hai Ba Trung. What was the capital of Vietnam during the Lai dynasty? Thang Long, Hanoi. Which city was the capital of South Vietnam before 1975? Saigon. What was the name of the treaty that gave Vietnam independence from France? The Geneva Accords. What major battle in 1954 helped end French colonial rule in Vietnam? The Battle of Dien Bien Phu. What is the name of the famous ancient Dutch-style architecture in Hoi An? The Old Town. In Vietnamese history, who is considered the father of the nation? Ho Chi Minh. What ancient civilization is associated with the first Vietnamese kingdoms? The Dong Sun culture. How many states does the U.S. have? 50. What was the name of the political party that led North Vietnam during the Vietnam War? The Communist Party. What are the names of the two main regions of Vietnam before reunification? North Vietnam and South Vietnam. What battle marked the end of the Vietnam War? The fall of Saigon. Who was the general that led Vietnam's forces to victory during the American War? Vo Nguyen Giap. What is the Vietnamese term for the Tet holiday? Tet Nguyen Dan. What year did Vietnam join the United Nations? 1977. What significant event happened in Vietnam in 1954? The Geneva Conference was held heading. Which famous Vietnamese poet wrote a poem in memory of soldiers? To Hue. What is the name of the famous Hanoi street known for its traditional craft shops? Old Quarter. Which ancient Vietnamese queen led a rebellion against the Chinese? Trung Trac. How many stars does the American flag have? 50. When was the first Vietnamese Communist Party established? 1930. What is the historical significance of the Ho Chi Minh Trail during the Vietnam War? It was a supply route for North Vietnamese forces. During which dynasty was the famous Temple of Literature built? The Lai Dynasty. What city is known for its Siu Chi tunnels? Ho Chi Minh City. What do the 50 stars on the American flag represent? 50 states. What is the name of the Vietnamese currency? Dong. Which Vietnamese hero is known for his wisdom and strategies in battle against the Chinese?
Ngo Nguyen.
In Vietnamese history, what is the significance of the year 1010? The foundation of Tang Long as the capital. What year did the Vietnamese Constitution get adopted? 1946. What is the tomb of the first emperor of Vietnam called? The tomb of Emperor Gia Long. How many red stripes does the American flag have? 7 red stripes. What was the name of the first Vietnamese governor under French rule? Pierre de la Grandière. Which two rivers border the Red River Delta? The Red River and the Tay Bin River. What year did Vietnam undergo the policy of Doi Moi? 1986. What region in Vietnam is famous for the ancient town of Hoi An? Central Vietnam. Which mountain range serves as a natural border between Vietnam and China? The Annamite Range. Which Vietnamese leader is known for advocating reform in agriculture in the 1940s body text? Ho Chi Minh. What major construction project connected North and South Vietnam? The Ho Chi Minh Highway. Which battle is considered a turning point in the Vietnam War, occurring in 1968? The Tet Offensive. What is the significance of the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum in Hanoi? It houses the embalmed body of Ho Chi Minh,